What is up, guys? Jake from One Hive. Holy cow, it's been a long time since I've said that, and I am bringing you a new game that if you follow me on Twitter, you have already heard me talking about that I am literally addicted to. You got to know how into it I am if I'm actually putting out a video, and look how gorgeous this thing is. Dawn of Titans. I mean, this is this is your base. This is it. This is what the game looks like, and there really is no part of the game that is not just the graphics are not just amazing for a mobile game. Definitely the best looking mobile game I've ever played. There's no question about it. Just the little things. This is a castle level 3, and it's amazing how as you start upgrading it, the things it adds, and it sort of shows it being built. It's just really neat. Do yourself a favor when you do an upgrade, like we might try to catch one. Just zoom in on it. Zoom in, check it out, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Actually, we got too many upgrades to do before we can do that, so we won't do it, but make sure you're watching it. It's neat how it progresses. Just giving you a general, and there's a lot of videos out there about this game, sort of giving you an introduction or beginner's thing. I want to try to give you something that is things I wish I knew when I started playing the game. So I know a lot of you guys are probably going to check it out, which is great. I feel like I'm going to be playing this game for a long time. The one thing that's holding me back is there's no replays. This game has no replays as of right now. I hope that is something that is coming because obviously that is needed for me to help you guys to do what we do, how we did in Clash, same sort of thing. So this is a starter account that I just sort of got through the tutorial, the beginner, which is a nice little tutorial that they walk you through. You're going to get a good feel of how things work before then. But again, I want to touch on things that I wish I knew going into it. That way I was a little more prepared. First thing I'll talk about, this thing is called Dawn of Titans. It's all about Titans. That's really it. You have an army besides Titans that you can attack with, defend with, all that good stuff, but everything revolves around them. They're sort of like heroes, and to get to where you can see them, there's two ways you can do it. One, you can sort of zoom out over here and go to this Hall of Titans, click on it, or this right here is a little navigation button that you can use to get pretty much anywhere you need to go relatively quickly. You click on it, and then right here, boom, there's your Titans. Click on that, and you are in the Hall of Titans. Look at it. Now, the game's going to start you out with a few Titans, so don't worry. It'll walk you through all that. And you can swap your Titans using this button right there. It's going to give you the sort of the little list. You can pick on them and choose which one you want. They have different attributes. This is the type of damage they do. There might be a little flame there or a little mountain if it's like earth damage, fire damage, ice damage, that type of thing. This guy just does good old physical damage. This is his health, obviously, and his level right there and right there. So keep an eye on those. Just really let you know what they're all about. This is sort of important. This is the relics. And if you see a plus sign like that, you know you can add a relic. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any relics because I just started. But when you get relics, and you'll see them after you win a fight or you get a reward, you'll see a relic. You can go there and equip them on your Titans. Now, you're not ever going to get overloaded with, sort of building them out. But pretty basic. If it's a tank, you give them, armor or shield or things like that. Damage dealer, you want to enhance that. And this one, you can see it can be unlocked. Now, we'll talk a little bit more about that, but right now you can only equip him with one relic. Later on, these things that are locked like that, when you get to castle level 7, you will be able to do what they call fusing Titans, and that's when you just combine Titans into one that you want. So you're going to have a little bit of a collection of Titans. Don't worry about trying to level them all up. Focus on one, maybe 2 or 3 that you like. Level them up, use them. That is how you're going to progress, because you need to get that Titan leveled up, and you're going to get better Titans as you go. They've got 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star Titans. As you start, obviously, you're going to have a bunch of 1-stars, and you're going to get rid of them pretty quickly. You see the little stars down here at the bottom indicating that. There'll be more stars the better Titans you pick up. But, I've been playing this game for a few weeks. I pretty much don't mess with anything below 3 stars already. So you'll progress through that pretty quickly, and you'll just fuse your lower level Titans into your bigger Titans. Relics, they're kind of complicated and kind of tedious. They have a set number of charges on them, and once you attack with your Titan, it will use one of those charges, and then when it gets down to 0, it no longer gives you that effectiveness of whatever the relic does, whether it be more damage, more armor, more health, any of that stuff, and you'll need to repair it. Now, repairing it's a good thing. You will have to, I can't show you that because, again, I don't have them. We'll do that in a later video, but you will have to use other relics to, again, sort of fuse into that relic to bring it back to life. It also can help level up that relic. So we'll talk more about that, but just know that when you get a relic, pick one you like, throw it onto your Titan. That's going to help you be a better attacker, defender, whatever. Uh, Only a couple of resources that you need to worry about, really. Food and gold, right up here. Gold is going to get you upgrades to buildings, let you build new buildings. Speaking of, you can click on this button right here when you get a new level or whatever, and that is going to let you see what, similar stuff. You got farms, you got gold mines, you got storages, you got all of these things, and you're going to have to level them up and build them and so on. Just like that, you'll see me building it right there. Anything under 5 minutes is actually free to fast forward, so that's nice, and it's always that way. So you'll go ahead and click that. You can hit the upgrade button, same thing, under 5 minutes. Boom, you can do it. Start it again, and now we're off to 10 minutes. So there you go. You can upgrade all sorts of things, put your new buildings down. It's very much a base building game. You guys from my channel are going to come from a Clash background, so you're going to be very familiar with all of this stuff, so we're not going to spend a lot of time on it. Let's get right into battle. When you start the game, they're going to be walking you through this right here, which is basically this single-player campaign. You're going to be just doing attacks against the computer-generated little levels and things like that, and it's going to give you good experience and rewards and all that nice stuff. But when you get a little higher level, I think it's like castle level 3 or 4, you're going to be able to click this button right there, and it's going to take you into this beautiful world. Leave me alone. Don't want me to join an alliance. I don't want to join an alliance. Seriously? All right. Hold on. We'll join an alliance real quick. It's going to take you to this beautiful world where you can simply... Why is it not doing that? You know what? Let's just create one. That will probably be easier. To where you can attack other people. Oops, hit the wrong button again. You can, attack whoever you want. You can, scout out not really scout them out, but you can see what defenses they have, what kind of defensive units they have, things like that. So here you go. I've got the Jake Alliance right here. This is not my account. You're not going to be able to find this. It's probably not going to be around. I'm not going to be playing it. This is just an introductory thing. So here you go. You've got a little alliance here and they're in first place with a bunch of people that's joined it there. So you can attack them. These are their little islands that you'll see. You'll see how it works and how you get. So you can either attack an island, you can raid it and just take its loot and the experience for 3 portal stones, or you can try to capture it and actually take it from them for 6 portal stones. If you want to attack their main base, you'll see right there you'll get more loot, different kinds of loot, and more experience and more victory points, which is what this game's all about right up here, but we'll get into that more later. But it costs 6 portal stones. Now these are your portal stones. They sort of limit how many times you can attack, and it's kind of annoying at times. But trust me when I tell you that that's the one thing that I sort of give you the green light to go ahead and spend gems on it, even early on. You run out of portal stones and you want to keep playing, spend a few gems on it. They're not that expensive. Unfortunately, there is no discount for like buying in bulk. You'll see here portal stones the same price no matter what you do, and that goes for when you run out and you hit the button to attack and it says, oh, you're out of stone, do you want to refill? It's all the same price, so don't worry about that. Just fill them up as you need them. Don't buy them in bulk because again, there's no discount. You don't know how long you'll get to play, things like that. Nothing you can do is sort of just look around, pick a base that you might want to hit the right level, whatever, or you can hit this little lightning bolt looking thing down here, and that's going to sort of quick find you a base or an island. The way I look for it is that takes me to one. I look at it, okay, I don't like it. I'll go and I'll look at the bases surrounding it or the islands surrounding it, and I'll find one that I like that's got good loot. It's just like searching in the other game. You want to find one that's got good resources that you're going to get that's not too difficult for you, because obviously this game has some strategy and can be difficult to win attacks if you don't know what you're doing. So here you go. Here's a perfect one we're going to look at. He doesn't actually have a Titan defending. You can see right here, if there was a Titan, he would be right there. It tells his level. That's all it pretty much tells about it. Here's the loot available, so that's nice. And then you can swipe over, and you're going to see what defending troops he has, what level they are. And that's going to be the main thing you want to watch for when looking. You'll get a feel for what you can do. But let's go right into the raid. When you hit raid, this is what's going to pop up. This is your overview. You can see all these little buttons down here, different things you can do before you go into the attack. You can swap your Titan out if you want to. You can select your army, which I'm just going to, right now, I've only got archers and militia. So basically, just a few melee troops and a ranged troop. You can have spells later in the game. I don't have any yet. And you can also have reinforcements from your alliance once you get one, and they can give you troops to take into battle. Now, This little thing right here, it's kind of confusing at first. It just sort of tells you what you're strong in, what you're weak in, and gives you sort of a spit out number. His defense is 630, my attack is 1490. Obviously, I'm probably going to dominate him. He doesn't even have a Titan, but this is just to show you sort of how the game works. So don't get too hung up on the numbers. It doesn't mean you can't take one that's higher level than what you're bringing attack-wise. It just gives you an idea of how strong it is while you're learning the game. So when you come in, look at this. I mean, this is pretty beautiful. Again, I think every aspect of this game is done really, really well. You can zoom in, you can pan, you can zoom out, you can do a lot of different things, and it gives you a little chance here to sort of plan your strategy. You can say, okay, here's what I want to do. Here's how I want to attack. You can just tap on a troop, and you'll see it highlight up there, and you can say, okay, you guys are going to go there. You can even give commands about, hey, you're going to go around this way, sort of drag your finger if you wanted to sort of flank around and things like that. So it's pretty neat, the strategy that you can do just, right out of the gates. You can actually click on them and then move them anywhere you want to. You'll see that move for different troops. You can rotate to where they're facing different directions, all that good stuff. I just want to get these archers out a little bit to the outside and send them straight in onto the defending archers. And when you feel like you've got your plan right, you just go ahead, click the fight button right there and go on. Now, you can also click this auto order. It can work for a lot of times. It'll automatically just give each troop an order, but you're probably going to want to learn the strategy of the game. So, especially at first, try to come up with a good strategy that you like and go ahead and do it. So when you hit the attack button, you'll see the Titan going in there just smashing everybody else, just like an epic battlefield. You'll see the archers raining arrows down on each other. It's pretty crazy. Maybe it's just me, but it just looks so good and it feels good. And it's the one thing that really drew me in and made me want to start playing it more and more. And then I really got attached to the gameplay, the strategy as you progress. I mean, the different troops that come in, they're strong in different areas, and the different Titans are strong in different areas, all that stuff. Right there, rewards I get. These are an event. They won't always be there. Right now there's an event going on, so you get a few what they call Iron Souls. But more importantly, you get VP and you get the resources, so victory points and resources, which is what the game's all about. My Titan levels up a little bit. My actual player level levels up a bit. And now I've got survivors. They got hurt in the battle. So you can do one of two things. You can just let them die off. This guy's going to make it through, and he's going to be there no matter what because he had full health. These guys got a little hurt, so I can say, okay, for 3 gems, I can heal them up, and I don't have to build them again, or I can just go out and build them. For 3 gems, yeah, I'll keep those guys because they, cost some food to build on their own. So there you go. That's pretty much is talking about the Hunter's Moon. Events are good, and there I got a reward, so that kind of shows you that's a relic that I can put onto my hero. I will do a video specifically later on about sort of how to deal with these events because they are good, they're fun, and they can give you some pretty sweet rewards. What else we want to do here? What do you want to focus on when you are first starting? And to me, go ahead and max everything out. If you can upgrade something, you look at this, we just did an upgrade a while ago. Right there, I can fast forward it. Now, one other thing I want to mention when we're talking about upgrading is builders. I only have one. If you want to add to it, right there, 1,500 gems. That sounds like a lot. It is a lot, but trust me, save up for it. You will get there. It's not that hard. I would say in a week's time, I had them saved up. You get this little, you see that little one right there, the little daily quest thing. It gives you quests every day that you can do to get gems right there. Boom, 10 gems. Actually, level 4 to unlock the dailies. But anyways, lots of rewards, lots of gems coming your way. You can get the 2 builders, and trust me, you are going to want at least 2 builders. So go ahead and save up for that. So try to max everything out before you upgrade. Then upgrade your castle. It's going to, as always, you'll see here, it opens new buildings, lets you level up even further. Pretty normal base building stuff there. So be sure and do that. Save the gems up. We talked about that. What to spend money on and what not to. So if you're starting out, you say, hey, Jake, I want to drop 10 bucks in this. I want to get started. When I did it, there was a little starter pack, which I think was well worth it. It had another builder token. It was $5. It had, several thousand gems, things like that. If that pops up, nab it, no question. But when it comes to just spending gems, don't get, this little button right here is your, is where you go into the floor of the shop and you can buy certain things. I would sort of ignore all of this. Don't worry about it right now. Maybe later game, but you're not going to be getting 4-star Titans. It's just very, very rare. Use your gems when it comes to right here. You're going to get more experience. Your Titans are going to level up. You're going to get more attacks. You're going to get better at the game. You're going to get more resources. You're going to upgrade faster. When you run out of portal stones, if you still want to play some more, grab yourself some more and don't feel bad about it, especially after you get to that first builder. But that is pretty much it, guys. There's your intro. That's sort of how it goes. Again, this is a starter account. When I start getting into that, if I do more videos, start getting into high level stuff, you're going to see more high level gameplay. I am going to do a few other sort of beginner style things. Leave me questions in the comments if there's something I didn't cover that you're really struggling or don't understand. Some videos that will be coming out is like what to upgrade first when you go to a new castle level. We'll talk about that and how to. I talked about how to handle events. We'll do something on relics. Things like that. They're all coming. It's not going to be like an everyday video type thing. I'm not going to put myself back in that situation just yet. But we are going to start slow and see how this game progresses because I really am excited about it. I think it's got all the potential in the world, and I hope you guys will at least give it a try. If you're looking for me, there is a one hive out there. There's lots of fake one hives out there. If you're looking for me, you got to be level 10 before my alliance will even pop up on you. So don't worry about that right now. What I would suggest is if you guys get into it, you start playing a little bit, make an alliance. Write down in the comment section. I'm not going to stop y'all from doing it. Get people in your alliance. It's going to be more fun when you're more active. You're going to blow through these leagues. You start off in this proving ground. You go to bronze league, silver league, gold league, platinum. That's where we're at right now. Elite, champion, master, legend, all the way to the top. And the rewards get better as you go. So there you go, guys. There's my introduction to Dawn of Titans. It really was fun to make this for you guys. Again, I know I can hear the groans and the moans. This is not Clash of Clans. What's going on? Come back to Clash, all that stuff. But this is what I'm enjoying right now. So if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Until next time, guys. Jake from One Hive doing my best to help you guys suck less.